Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today we're gonna do a review of the JBL Tune 205BT wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Now these retail for around $48 right now on Amazon. They do have them on sale right now for $39. Now there's different colors that you can pick. Now I have the blue ones here. The reason I picked them up, first because they're JBL, and second because I noticed that they have 12.5 millimeter drivers, as you can see right there, which I thought was pretty badass, and they look pretty cool, so I decided to pick them up. And let me give you some specs. They do have 6 hours of battery life, 2 hours of charging time will get them completely charged, which is not horrible, but are they worth the money? Let's find out. Okay, moving on to the accessories. Now the only accessory that we get is this very short micro USB cable. Now the cable is pretty nice. I wish it was a little bit longer, but attention to details, you can see it says JBL there, and then JBL. I know it says yeah, JBL on this side as well, which is pretty nice. But because I always give companies that give us these really short cables with earbuds or headphones thumbs down, I am gonna give them thumbs down because of this very short cable, and also because it's micro USB. I wish it was type C, but that being said, I'm still gonna give them thumbs down. Now let's move on. Okay, moving on to the build quality. Now I want to start right here. Attention to detail. It says JBL again right there, which is pretty nice. And then on the other side, we do have the controller. We do have a play button in the middle. Also, it is your power button, and then you have a volume rocker, which is really nice. Then you have an LED, so it can tell you when it's charging. And then on the other side, we do have a micro USB port right there, so you guys can see. Now moving on to the earbuds themselves, they actually remind me of the original AirPods. That's what they kind of look like. Everything is plastic, so after a while, it just depends on your ears, but after maybe about 2 hours of use, they do start to hurt my ears a little bit. Keep that in mind. They are plastic, but for the first hour, I'm okay. It's just after, it does feel like my ear starts to hurt a little bit. The cable is a flat cable. It's a very nice cable. I do like it a lot. And then it's a blue, and then it turns into black on the back side, so that's pretty cool. I do like the hardware. I think it's nice for the price. I think it's pretty good, so I'm gonna give them thumbs up. Now let's move on. Okay, moving on to sound quality. Now some of the albums I used to test these earbuds out, I did play some Jesse Reyes, some Eminem, some Saul Vieira, and some Romeo Santos. Now I do remember playing other tracks besides those albums. That being said, let's first talk about the bass. Now the bass, in my opinion, sounded real nice. It was exceptional, and it bumped pretty hard. It didn't rattle my head, but it sounded real good, and at times it gave me some nice kicks, which I thought was pretty impressive. Now, separation between the bass and the mids was excellent. I was very happy to hear that. The bass didn't overpower the mids or anything like that, which I thought was good. So for the bass, I did like it. If you're a big bass head, I think you're gonna enjoy these earbuds, and I'm gonna give them thumbs up for that. Now let's move on. Okay, moving on to the mids and the highs. Now, the mids were pretty good. I think they were on par with the bass. They sounded good. Separation between the mids and bass again was exceptional, and it was pretty good. Um, Vocals came in pretty good, but they are kind of warm because there are bass heavy. So just keep that in mind. The vocals did come in a little bit warm. Now the highs were not as good as the mids, but still above average. I wish they got a little bit more clear, but I can still, hear them in the background, and the instrument sounded pretty good, but nothing that it's gonna blow my mind or anything like that. But still good enough. They're not trash in the highest department. Everything else was pretty good. Everything I threw at it sounded pretty good as well. I think for the price, I think we're getting pretty good sound from JBL here, especially at the $40 that they're going for on Amazon. So the mids and highs were good, but not great. Just keep that in mind. Moving on. Okay, so what are my final thoughts? So in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, are these worth the money? Now, for the retail price of $50, I think you can probably find something just a little bit better with better battery life. But at the $40 mark, which they're going for on Amazon, I think they're worth the price. Let me explain why. We're getting a very nice bass heavy earbuds that sound pretty good. Now, these Bluetooth range, I got between 30 and 40 feet, which was okay and definitely on par with other Bluetooth earbuds. Now, if you want to talk with these on the phone, people did tell me that I sounded like I was on a speaker. So not perfect, but they were still able to hear me fine, but they just said that I sounded a little bit far. Now, I do like the build quality. I think it's pretty nice. I wish they were Type-C, and I didn't like that little cable that they gave us. That being said, sound comes here in my channel first, and I'm gonna tell you that I did like the sound. I enjoyed it, but these are bass heavy. If you like bass, you're gonna enjoy these. If you're not into bass, you might want to stay away from these, because these do have a lot of bass, and the sound is one of those more warm sound earbuds. So that being said, I'm still gonna recommend them for the $40 mark. For $50, I think you can find something a little bit better. But if you can find them on Amazon for $40 and you're looking for something like these earbuds, these don't disappoint if you're looking for something with bass. So that was my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.